What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you all a tutorial on how to make an awesome, really low, distorted YOY bass sound that you would probably hear in Trolley Snatcha's Gangster remix or in Sweet Shot by Dr. P. It's a fairly simple bass line to make. You don't even need any kind of effects for this. You can just make this out of the mouse drum itself. A little EQing may need to be done just to pull out certain sounds of it. But all in all, it's fairly simple to make. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what you're going to be expecting at the end of this video, and we'll get started. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start off by making our combinator right over here. And then we will go ahead and make our mouse drum. We'll initialize the patch. And we'll start off by making oscillator A's wave to juice harp. We'll bring the octave to 7, and we'll bring the motion all the way down. And we'll turn on oscillator B, keep it on sine wave, and bring the octave to 1. Now, I use my piano keys on here for the keyboard around the C3 octave, so those of you who play in like higher octaves or lower octaves, you'll have to change these accordingly. But let's go ahead and turn on these routers and all the other crap. So this is so far the sound we got. A little muffled, low kind of bass, but you can hear the tone in it just a bit. But to get that out, we're going to go ahead and change these. Put on bandpass, by the way, and bring the resonance to 28 and frequency all the way down. So you can already hear the YOY tone coming out, just not modulated or anything. But it does need to be pulled out a little more instead of all that low end. So we'll switch filter A to bandpass, bring the resonance to 38 and the frequency to 70. Then we're going to go ahead and change the shaper over here, the amount to 72. And there you go. We now have the tone to the bass line. And now all we need to do is just get the modulation to it. And by the way, make sure all of these knobs over here and everything is fairly accurate, or at least right on the dot accurate, because a little off could change the sound so much. But anyway, instead of we're using the filter frequency, because if we use this, it'll get a weird sounding tone, like, and that's not what we're looking for. So instead of using the filter one, we're going to go ahead and use the level knob, and we're going to put that to 25. Go ahead and turn my syncing rate up a little bit. And there you go. You can already hear that we've already gotten the sound here. So to bring out a little more of the noise, what I started off with making was an envelope controlled filter. Switch it to low pass 24 and bring the frequency all the way up. As you can hear, it pulls out the high tones a little bit. But there's more work that needs to be done than just that. So we're going to go ahead and make our equalizer. Go ahead and turn on all 5 of the settings. And we'll start by bringing the low shelf gain to about 9.7. This will bring out the more bass low end tones that you'll hear out of that. So for parameter 1, we're going to go ahead and bring the gain down to 13 or negative 13.1. What this will do is kind of deepen the YOY sound a little bit to where it's kind of got a little more of a lower kind of sound. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that Q at 8.9. Now for parameter 2, we're going to use this to get rid of some of those really annoying high-end frequencies that you don't really want to hear from basses. So I'm going to put the frequency to around the 4.5 kilohertz range. A little more. We'll put the gain all the way down and the Q all the way up. So now it'll get rid of those really low, or not really low, really high end frequencies that are, it sounds kind of like that little mosquito thing that everyone likes to play. If it's not that frequency, if you need to find out, which one's even more annoying than that, just put the Q and the gain all the way up and just play around with the frequency knob until you find that tone that you really just can't stand. But anyway, to finish it off, we're going to go ahead and put the high shelf gain to 3.4 to bring out those high-end frequencies. And there you go. That's pretty much it. If you're going to try and use it like with different notes, like say you want to bring it a little higher or anything, you may the only thing you'd really have to change so you can still keep that tone is maybe bring either the semi down or bring the amount up, or semi up, down, whatever you want to do. So say if I want to use that octave down, and there you go. All you gotta really do is just mess around with the octaves, semis, and the amounts. And if this is kind of a quieter tone if you try and play this in like actual songs that you've made, so it could help to make a maximizer, which all you really have to do for this is just turn off the limiter, bring the input gain to a couple of decibels up, and there you go. That's pretty much it. Like, comment if you like this tutorial, and subscribe if you want more, and make sure to subscribe to my official channel, which that's where I'll be posting all my songs and remixes of. But other than that, take care, guys.